Introducing the GTP-1350 profiling detector from Garrett. Suitable for all kinds of treasure hunting, but acclaimed as an outstanding coin finder because of its unique profiling feature. This image and sound announce that you have found a target less than 1.5 inches in size, the size of a coin. Here, we see this conductivity arrow pointing up toward our probable target, a quarter. By using Garrett's exclusive profiling, you've learned that your target is small size, probably a coin, certainly not a tin can. Now, let's take this marvelous detector into the field so that it can help you discover your own coins. And it's so simple to operate. Press one touchpad and you're ready to hunt. Just glance at the display and see your exact operating status. Here, we're in a coin search mode with Tone ID audio. You can hear the threshold sound that's already been set at the factory. Garrett recommends that we scan the search coil back and forth as we walk forward. Notice that the coil is held an inch or two above the ground. We keep the detector moving as we scan the earth for coins. Detection of any acceptable metal target will cause an increase in sound and be indicated on our display. There's our first target. To determine precise pinpointing and approximate sizing of targets, press and hold the Pinpoint Profiling touchpad. First comes pinpointing. While holding down the touchpad, move your search coil around slightly to center it above the target. This easy maneuver gives us the depth information. As shown here, the target is 4 inches deep. You can also watch the upper scale move from left to right, as it indicates signal strength. The maximum reading attained toward the right will occur when the target is beneath the center of your search coil. And notice that the target cursor continues to blink and that the target we've located has the conductivity of a quarter. We can learn about the size of our target by profiling. Release the touchpad and repeatedly sweep the search coil back and forth, approximately 7 inches past the target on each side. Be sure to maintain a consistent 14-inch sweep. This chirping sound indicates that we're achieving a valid target profile. On the profiling diagram on the display, our target has darkened the center section outlined in red, indicating the smallest size. This tells us we found a target that's the size of a coin. Let's look again at all this information that's been shown on the display. It will help us determine whether our target is worth digging. We first learned that it has the conductivity of a quarter and that it's 4 inches deep. Since it presented the smallest profile, we know that it's the size of a coin or a small ring. Small targets are more precisely identified on the red band of the color-coded Target ID guide, where we could again determine that it has the conductivity of a quarter. This error-free pinpointing and profiling method told us about this silver quarter buried 4 inches deep. What it couldn't tell us is that the coin is dated 1956. Let's touch and release the Pinpoint Profiling pad to turn off the profiling function before you continue hunting. Modern detector circuitry enables the instrument to avoid detecting many targets made of junk metal. This is called discrimination. Because the discrimination of your GTP in the coins mode has been preset at the factory, this instrument will not respond to most junk items. You'll hear clear, strong signals like that made by our quarter. Well, that sounds like another coin. And the GTP lets us prove this because we can determine the approximate size of all our targets by profiling. This area of the display will indicate 3 separate and distinct target sizes. This image and sound announce that you have found a target less than 1.5 inches in size, the size of a coin. This image and sound indicate that your target is larger than 1.5 inches, but less than 4 inches in size.